We need more cowbell!
Alright guys, well it's almost 2021 and I've been waiting to do this color of truck for quite some time now. And I'm pretty excited. I finally got some decent weather to get her cleaned up. We got some new wheels on it. It came with some really ugly wheels. And so I want to talk about this one here a little bit. It's a 2021 389 290 wheelbase, 565 Cummins, 2050 torque, 336 rears. I want to kind of focus on the color. And as you watch, as I come up on the truck, and you look at different angles of the truck as we move along, and I hope it comes through on video as much as it does in real life. It'll change from a blue to a green, and then on the shady side it'll turn to an emerald green. And so it's legendary teal. Very nice color. Excellent color in the flake. Hopefully you all can see that okay. It's hard when I'm doing it in the bright sunlight. You can't see through the phone as well as you'd like. But even as you just go down around the truck, and you look at different perspectives, it'll change. Legendary teal. Then we put the American Racing left lane wheels on there. Thanks again for Bob and Dave. This truck is sold already. Those rims are so bright. I don't even know if the camera does it justice on how bright they are. They're almost a chrome finish. Really easy to clean. It's a different angle on the color. Again, it's a 290 wheelbase. Michelin tires, 22 tall. We did the 45 cut tips on this truck. It does have the low air leaf suspension on the rear, and it has the car hauler front end. Then you can kind of see, hopefully you can see on the video, how it turns to an emerald green color on the shady side. But if you see this in person and it's clean, it's constantly changing. Constantly changing. So I want to talk about DEF tanks. Any fuel capacity in 2021, they're going to be 2022 built trucks, or considered 22 model year. Cummins and PACCAR, and I believe some of the other manufacturers, are going to require more DEF usage. So if you have over 250 gallons tank capacity, it's very likely that they're going to make us put a larger DEF tank on here. I'm working with engineering right now to see if there's any workarounds on that, but ultimately what's going to happen is, because of the DEF usage, and you might be experiencing this already because some of my customers are, that that you're having to fuel your DEF tanks every time you go to the fuel station anyways. So did the old school air cleaners. Give me a call if you have questions about that though. 970-518-5520. I have a legendary teal on its way. It's going to be a stand-up. So if you got a need for a stand-up and you like this color, give me a shout. Oops. Air ride front. Got all your remote lubes. This truck's right at 18.6. Full gauge package. This one does have full lockers. If you want the full 15 gauges, then you have to sacrifice either the spare air switch or PTO switch. This one does have a, I call it a black and tan interior. Got some guys who are on the fence about that. They prefer the gray. Personal preference. Put the spare speaker up there for the CB. So I got a bunch of new flat tops on the way, guys. If you have questions, again, give me a call. I'm doing them varying suspensions. I got another 290 wheelbase coming in Viper green that's going to be built like this one. If you like the way the spec is done. This one does have the S-bar bunk heater and the business center and everything on there. Sears seats. I talk about these a little bit, but the reason I'm switching to Sears, and I'll jump out and show you real quick. So on the Sears seats, you have this 4-inch riser right here, and you can unbolt that riser and set your seat on the floor. It's set 4 inches lower, so if you want to do something on the cheap. Now Iowa Customs actually makes an adapter that you can get for these for the actual seat after you take that base plate off. And so if you still want to slide your seat back, that's why it's a really great option. And then I've been ordering some in aluminum so that we can paint them to match your truck. And so just some little styling cues here and there. So anyways, lots of trucks coming. So if you guys want to bang out 2022 and a hot new ride, give me a call, 970-518-5520. Sure appreciate you watching, man. 2020 has been an interesting year for y'all, so appreciate y'all hanging out there and getting us our stuff, all the idiots toilet paper. So talk to you soon.